you guys. We are going to get started right now. Go ahead and get started with a nice walking pace. The first couple of intervals I'm going to take at a walking pace. We're just warming up. If you want to do the whole workout at this pace, this is a perfect pace. Still going to get plenty of good cardio endurance out of this. When it beeps at 26 seconds, we are going to do one squat. I know, that doesn't sound like squat, but that's what we're going to do today. We're actually doing cardio endurance. This is much more about the walking or the running that we're doing. The other body weight exercise is one squat nice and deep and then right back to it. The other body weight exercises that we're doing are more like just a bonus. You know, when you run a marathon, it's more about that 26 miles, not the 0.2, although the 0.2 really is the hardest part. When it beeps again, we're going to do one more squat. Each of our body weight exercises we're going to do 2 times, and then we're moving on, never going to see it again. So when it beeps, one more squat, just right there. There we go. And then right back to it. Starting to bring that heart rate up, starting to feel a little bit warm already. Doing a great job. When it beeps again, we're going to do a standing crunch. That means hands on shoulders, and we're going to bring a little bit of balance work. One knee to the opposite elbow, and then again on the other side. Going to do one on each side. Some of our body weight exercises today are single-sided. So crunch, and then right back to it. I'm going to do walking for just this interval. After we do our second standing crunch, I'm going to move into more of a jogging, probably not full-on running, so that I can still talk to you the whole time. You are welcome to take it at whatever pace you want to. I want your heart rate up. This is about cardio today, but it doesn't have to be skyrocketing. This is standing crunch. This is a marathon, not a sprint. When it beeps again, we're going to do toy soldiers. We've done those before as a little bit of a warm-up. Hands go up overhead, opposite hand kicks up to the opposite foot. There's a nice pace. Good job. And toy soldier, and then right back to it. There you go. Heart rate is definitely coming up now. When you're ready for it, you can bring it up to whatever pace that you can sustain for this whole workout. Toy soldier one more time when it beeps. And here we go. Nice, and right back to it. The next time it beeps, we're going to do one alley-oop. Feet are nice and wide, hands go up and over to one side, and then up and over to the other. Hello, Rosie. Rosie thought she would come and join us for our day. So up and over, and up and over. Keeping that heart rate nice and high. Right back to it. We'll do that one more time. There you go. Good job. And here we are, nice and big, and up and over, and then right back to it. The next time, we're doing something a little bit trickier. Got to get all the way down on the ground. We've only got a couple of those today where we're getting all the way down. We're going to do one push-up. You're welcome to be on your knees. You're welcome to be on the side of the couch or even on a wall. Whatever kind of push-up you can get to and get right back to this is fine with me. Push up and then right back to it. Great job. That was actually almost like a burpee, wasn't it? Because we had to get up and down so quickly. One more of those. If you are doing a running movement, making sure that your feet are landing directly underneath you, kind of staying on the balls of your feet. One more push-up, and then here we go. Good job. When it beeps again, we get to stay on our feet for the next one. The next one is a goofy jack. It's a lot like a jumping jack, but there is no jumping. This entire workout can be low impact if you'd like it to be. You do not have to do this running. If you would rather keep it at a walking pace, that is fine. Squat and out, and then right back to it. Definitely feeling that heart rate now. And this is about where your heart rate should be. for this entire workout. Here's the thing about cardio endurance. It's meant to be endured. You're supposed to do this for a while. Now, it's gotten kind of a bad rap. People complain about steady state cardio. Goofy Jack. There we go. But the fact is, it's good for you. You're burning calories. You are making physical adaptations. And endurance is a really important skill. Sometimes you have to endure things. When it beeps again, we're going to do a reverse lunge plus a kick. Yes, more balance work. I can never get enough of that when we do high heart rate. So reverse lunge plus kick, reverse lunge and kick, and then right back to it. Awesome. That one took a little bit longer. Took a few more seconds off of our running. If you need to adjust your pace, feel free. Again, I want you to be going at a pace that you feel like you can sustain. Reverse lunge and kick, reverse lunge and kick. I want you to be going at a pace that you feel like you could do all day. This workout is not going to last all day, but I want you to be going at a pace that you could go all day. This should be a moderately high heart rate, not crazy high. When it beeps again, we're going to do a side shuffle. I'm just going to take about 2 steps to the side, shuffle, shuffle, and shuffle, shuffle, and then right back to it. Great job. You're welcome to put your hands down or up high if they're starting to get tired, being right here at your sides. That is something that happens. Side shuffle and side shuffle, and then right back to it. Great job. That was one of the things that I had to get used to when I first started running. I actually built up some biceps muscles just from running because my hands were right here like that. When it beeps again, more balance work. We're going to do star balance. I'm going to start by tipping to my left side and then to my right. So tip and up and tip, woo, and up. That one definitely takes a little bit more time and a little bit more effort. Right back to it. You're doing awesome. There we go. Star balance and balance. There we go. Right back to it. Hopefully at this point you found a nice rhythm where you're breathing in and out, nice and rhythmically. That's the secret to any kind of walking or running, is to be able to go nice and smooth in a rhythm. When it beeps, we're going to do a tripod push-up. So feet nice and wide and push up and then right back to it. It's not a full push-up. You should really feel that in your triceps. Awesome job. When it beeps again, we'll do that one more time. Trying to get your head as low to the ground as you can. And push up. Great job. Right back to it. When it beeps again, oh yes indeed, more balance work. I did that on purpose today. I wanted first of all to give us a little bit of break from the cardio, but also this is great standing ab core work to work your balance when your heart rate is high. We're going to do drinky birds. So tip it forward, stand it up, tip it forward, and right back to it. Great job. In, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. Breathing in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. That is the secret. If you ever want to run outdoors, if you haven't before, drinky bird, tip and up, and tip and up, right back to it. When I very first started running, I actually tricked myself into running by counting. I counted my footsteps and I matched my breath to my footsteps, and that was how I was able to run Well, ever. I had never run before. I started counting. Squatty step backs are next. Squat, step, and then right back to it. And I found that it was very soothing to me, actually, to count while I was running. It took my mind off of the actual, physical act of running, which wasn't fun for me for a long time. But then I started to think of it as a relaxing activity because of squatty step back, step, and step. Because of that Zen, counting, rhythmic thing. I found that I really enjoyed it. It still took a while to get good at it and to feel like I could go for any length of time. Here we go. Curtsy lunges are next. Gotta find my place on this list. It's a long list today, but we are a little bit more than halfway through it. You're doing awesome. So curtsy lunge, and then right back to it. Definitely feel that one in the sides of my hips already. Those curtsy lunges get me every time. Keeping your head up, your chest up. If you need to go a little slower, but try and keep, if you're running, try and stay running curtsy lunge. And if you're walking, just slow down your pace a little bit. But I'd like it a lot if you didn't take any breaks. This is not a HIIT workout. This is endurance. We're trying to go and keep our heart rate at this moderate level the entire time. When it beeps again, we're going to do a little something I call X marks the spot, also known as wood choppers. Going to get your core set and chop, and then right back to it. Really nice ab and oblique work. There you go. Look at how good you look. You're doing awesome. And chop, and chop. And here we go, right back to it. When it beeps again, a little bit more down on the floor. I told you not too many of those today. A little something I call mountain walkers, not mountain climbers. We'll put our hands down. Gonna walk both feet in and both feet out. And there is a distinct leader leg, so we're gonna do them twice. One with the right foot as a leader leg, one with the left foot as a leader leg, and then we'll stand back up. So hands down, walk it up, walk it back, walk it up, walk it back. And then right back to it. That one took a long time. That was the biggest break we're going to get today. Here we go. So walk it up and back and up and back. Great job. And then stand it up and right back to it. You're doing so good. Next up, windmills. We'll set our feet nice and wide, hands up overhead. Gonna reach your opposite hand down towards your opposite foot. I don't care if you touch the ground at all. It's not about that. It's about having your hands over your head, keeping that heart rate high. So reach, and then right back to it. Awesome. I told you guys this was my favorite kind of workout. Ordinarily, of course, I run outside. And I'm usually wearing shoes, just so you know. When I run outside, I do wear shoes. But even indoors, I can already feel it. This rhythmic motion, the rhythmic breathing. This is relaxing for me. This is fun for me. There we go. And right back to it. When it beeps again, gonna do some frog reaches. Feet are nice and wide, almost like a sumo squat. Trying to get your hands all the way down to the ground and then reaching all the way up. Just one. Hopefully your endorphins are starting to kick in a little bit and you're having a good time. Reach it down and up, right back to it. Just one. That was a fast one. More running this time. Here we go. Reach and up. Excellent. Next time, this one's tricky. We're getting our butts on the ground. We're doing Russian twists. I knew this was going to be tough, but I wanted to throw it in here just because I really like to get a variety of exercises. I didn't want them all to be squats, which is, of course, the easiest thing to do for a standing workout. So we're going to pop our butts right down on the ground. Here we go. And twist on both sides. And right back to it. Yeah, that was tough, but you're tougher. You're doing awesome. We're only going to do that one more time. We're getting down towards the end. We're way over halfway done. So we're getting to the trickier exercises. And here we go. Twist, twist, and right back up. Great job. When it beeps again, we're going to do an inchworm. So spread your feet nice and wide, hands on the ground. We're going to walk it out and walk it back. Going to take a couple of seconds, but we're going to go as quickly as we can. There you go. Awesome. Walk it out and down and up and right back to it. Great job. If you're feeling any pain in your knees, your ankles, your shins, feel free to take it down a notch. When in doubt, go a little bit slower. Your heart rate is fine. You're doing a great job. I would much rather that you push yourself in an inchworm in a gentle way than push yourself so that it hurts. If this is the first time you've gone running, this is a pretty long run. You might feel it in your calves or your shins or your ankles. Take it down a notch. Do a couple of intervals at maybe a nice fast walk if you've been jogging, or take it down a little bit slower walk. Totally okay. When it beeps again, gonna do ice skaters. Nice big step to the side and down and side and down and right back to it. Awesome. If you need to do that one as a low impact, you're just taking a really big step. You don't have to jump. There's always a way to not jump and still get a great workout. And there we go. Big and big step. And there we go. Right back to it. Next up, more balance. Woohoo! Doing something I call flying fast steps. So we're going to tip forward almost into a drinky bird, that single leg deadlift, but not quite that far. But we're going to bring our hands over our head and then down to our knee and back out. So drinky or flying fast up, and then right back to it. Just a little bit of balance on that one. It's actually kind of a sneaky upper body, upper back exercise. You're doing awesome. Gonna do that one more time. So flying fast up and up. And then right back to it. When it beeps again, something very similar, but without the tipping forward. We're gonna do double knees. It's one of my favorite low impact cardio moves. Hands are up over your head. Gonna bring one opposite hand or opposite knee up towards your hands 2 times, and then 2 times on the other side. So double knee, right back to it. Awesome. You are doing great. I gotta tell ya, we've only got a couple things left. We're in the later miles here. This is when it gets tough. This is when we gotta dig deep. And double knees. There we go, and right back to it. When it beeps again, doing a little pop squat. If you don't want to do the jump, that's totally okay. You can do a close squat and a wide squat. Same exact thing that we're doing with the jump and pop squat. So squat and pop, and then right back to it. Great job. pop, and right back to it. Awesome. All right, you guys, just a couple things left. This next one, probably one of the toughest things we're doing, honestly. It's walk the plank. So we're going to get down in a plank position. Going to take one step with our hand and our foot to the right, and then one step back with our hand and our foot. So you're in a plank position, but you're walking. So plank, so walk, and walk. And then right back to it. I know I jumped my feet in. You don't have to jump, you can walk your feet in. I thought it would be faster. You're doing a great job. Gonna walk that plank one more time. Here we go. Walk and walk, and then right back to it. All right, you guys. Now I normally save this one for later in the list because it's normally a tough exercise, but today I don't think it's gonna be all that hard. We've gotten up and down so many times now. We're doing burpees next. So we'll get our hands down, jump your feet out, push up, of course. Jump your feet back in, push up, jump your feet in, and right back to it. If you're doing the low impact version, you're just walking your feet. Same exact motion, still gotta do the push up. That push up isn't high impact. You don't get to get out of it that easy. And here it is, burpee. And right back to it, and you guys, this is our last running interval. When it beeps again, we're getting down on the ground for our built-in finisher. We've got 2 intervals of a plank hold. So we're getting down on the ground, but we're not getting back up. We're not coming back to it. We're gonna hold on to that plank. A little bit of plank endurance. So nice deep breath. With that high heart rate, this is one of the most difficult planks you are ever going to hold, but you can do this, I promise. If you need some kind of modification, you could be down on your knees. When it beeps, we're staying in this plank hold. We are doing 2 intervals, just like we did with all the other exercises. So the next time it beeps, it's the last time it's going to. This is a little bit of a core stability endurance to finish up all that cardio endurance. Make sure your neck is neutral, body's in a nice straight line, hips are high but not too high, low but not too low. And knees down. Oh my gosh, you guys. Let's walk it out a little bit. I just want to make sure that we bring our heart rate down nice and safe. So whatever pace you were doing before, I want you to bring it down at least 1 notch, preferably even 2 or 3. We're still moving, but I want you to bring it down. We're going to do some nice big stretching, some arm circles. Awesome. Shoulders got a little bit tight. It's funny. You think of running or even walking as such a lower body exercise, but I will tell you from experience, and I'm sure you're feeling it right now, your shoulders get kind of tight too. You're holding your upper body and your core so tight to try and run or walk that it's actually a full body exercise, including those heart and lungs. I know you felt that. And just cross it open. There we go. Excellent, excellent job. You guys, I am so proud of you. I want you to know that with the length of this workout today, I'm going to go ahead and turn my timer off. Whew. With the length of this workout today,